All right, folks. Let's try this again. Welcome to the Nick Shine Show. I am your host, Nick. Thank you for joining here as we go over NFL Divisional Round Preview. Fixed everything at the house. We're good to go. Let's get this party started. And I feel like this already.
When you have a bad day, give up. Go home and sleep. Fuck it. Try again tomorrow.
I need to cheer myself up. Today has been just one kick to the face after the other.
There's been a lot of you out there asking about who he be. Well, he's about to let you know.
He's Charles.
This rap is so hot, you'll play it on a loop. You'll never get the recipe for chicken noodle soup. Super a spider or even a bat. Got nothing on me or Bobby with his hat. But he's gotta be a 10 if I'm gonna date her. Shout out to my homie, his name is Gator. I'm Charles.
To all you other guys trying to rap on Jake's show, got nothing on this guy and his flow.
He's Charles.
These bars be so hot, I'll get invited on Fallon. You know who won't? That hater, Alan. My comic book and movie takes are so hot and wild. Since my last verse, Johnny had another child. My YouTube is blowing up and I'm becoming a star. Blew a load and Talamace inside of his car. I'm Charles.
Jets, Yankees, comics, hip-hop, nobody compares when it comes to him.
He's Charles.
I see everyone on Jake's show trying to prop bars. I'm the only one jumping over cars. Blowski calls the show and he's always really loud. Shout out to Nick, you know he'd be proud. I don't like Zach or his family, they're Mormon. First name Charles, last name Gorman. I'm Charles, motherfucker.
You just witnessed the debut of a proud New York Jet fan and a Jake Asman production. Brought to you by the man, the myth, the legend himself.
I'm Charles.
I need to be cheered up.
This is his Bobby in his orange chair. See, this is him. I like to come around. Look at my wife. No, I mean, I'm Neil. I saw that game, and I was in my nuts. How could they not win? I'm upset right now, going bonkers with a cigar in my mouth. I was watching it, and the record's like 10-3 now. You know? Let me just go step out the window right now. I'm Charles. With the hat on.
Oh, wow. That's fast. Yeah, you could do All right, hold on. Let's do Alan. Do you want to do a impersonation of me?
Good evening. Before I start this show, these are the advertisements. Custom best bourbon that you could get for just 99 cents for the you get 50% off anytime you go to like Buffalo Wild like Wings for any Jets game or Giants game. We're gonna go take some callers now. Bobby, are you there? I don't think he's there. I think he's in a dark spot.
Would you be able to do an impersonation of Jake?
You know how it counts down to the beginning of the show and go, good evening. I'll have shows on for 2 days. I had one this morning with Jeff Parsons. And the merch store, anything that you could get from the merch store is you get for any, like, if you become a member. The first caller we go to is Bobby, midnight. Hi, Jake. Hi, Bobby. Oh, you look happy. Can we see your cat? Okay, I'll show you my cat. Oh, the kitty cat. I can do this all day.
Can you do an impersonation of Robert C?
Don't worry, but his hair's never clean. He looks like a guy from Monster Inc.
Are you doing great? Hey, all you shiners. It's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you. I'm gonna eat it up. And then I'll do a show and talk about the Green Hornet. I got a new laptop. You know it doesn't suck. I'll need to keep it down when I'm making too much noise. My mom will pull the plug and Dennis smack my ass. And that will surely blow. Hey, fuckers, it's time for the Nick Shine Show.
It is.
It's got me.
Gentry covered in football.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic. Life happens. Accidents happen. We have like a pantry with the shelves, and the one guy might be too short to reach, and his forearm pushes the shelf back, and it drops, and everything falls off. I felt bad. He's going through a lot of shit, so I went upstairs, helped him clean it up. But here we are. Fun time. It's playoffs. Jets aren't involved, so we can't lose today. Let's say what's up to everyone. Bill M's here. BC. Jay, 3 siblings, back again. Hawk is soaring above. Hello. Tom Ace, take 2. Not too bad. Hot sauce busted. A bunch of seasonings, like the grinders fell. They didn't break. A couple of the plastic caps broke, but I mopped up the floor. We're good. We're good. Welcome, Love Bites. Welcome, Mess. Welcome, Swamp Ranger. Yeah, it's Charles at the end. It's good. Who else we got? Dicker the Kicker's here. Oscar the Grouch. Hey, Oscar. Raul, I had a cheeseburger. I can impersonate chaos. Oh, boy. Gentlemen, the lovely Genergy's here. So can we act appropriately, please? And if you don't act appropriately, follow her lead. She'll tell you if you can or cannot. Chrome, what's up? No Ozempic. I tried Ozempic earlier this year, and it was just a disaster on the stomach. I am working out, and I am eating right. So thank you for noticing. It's much appreciated. What's up, Armand? Welcome again. Georgie, new desk fund. I got you. Thank you, Georgie. So, as we were saying before, let me get the poll up here. I gifted a membership. I gifted it last one, but I deleted the show completely off of YouTube, so I don't know if it'll hit. So I gifted one and went to New York Jets Smoking Lounge. New York Jets Smoking Lounge, you are now a Shiner. Welcome. So I was previewing the game, what I think could happen. I think the Chiefs play a Chiefs game. Like I was trying to say before, it's previously on a deleted stream, never to be seen again on the interwebs. The Chiefs this year remind me of the Steelers back when early in Big Ben's career. Play defense, play field position, get a late drive to win the game. And the Chiefs have done that time and time again this year. I think I saw 4 last drives to win games that they were losing, or teams drove on them with an opportunity. The Bears come to mind, and I want to say the Broncos both missed field goal opportunities, I think, to beat them. So they haven't been putting up 45 a game. They've been playing defense. They've been telling Mahomes, we need 3 points. We're down 1. Go win the game. And that's what they do. I'll take the 8.5. I'm not placing a bet. Maybe I will. I'm not sure. I doubt it at this point. If it's 4-13, maybe I'll wait till later. But I would take the points. That's me. And I would definitely take Nico Collins for a touchdown. That's the money line with Nick Shine. Now, tonight, Detroit Rock City, 55.5 points. Take the over. Taking Gibbs to score. I'll take McLaurin to score. I don't know, man. I like Washington. I like Daniels. Like, it's hard to not root for Jaden Daniels, in my opinion. I don't have anything against LSU. I don't have anything against Washington. So I just enjoy watching Jaden Daniels play football. I hope one day we can find a quarterback who comes in and just looks like a professional and looks like a guy who could be one of the best quarterbacks in the league for a long time to come. That's where I'm at with that. Let's be real. Detroit is absolutely gonna be rocking tonight. We've seen them have the home games before. I'm envious. Detroit was us for so many years. Detroit was us. Laughing stock. Can't find a quarterback. Can't find a coach. Fans wearing bags on their heads. Absolute misery. I don't know. I never thought I'd be envious of the Detroit Lions. And here we are. I hope that we can be like the Lions. I hope that we can have seasons, back-to-back home playoff games, become a number 1 seed, and do it all without your best player. That's the most impressive part of all of this, in my opinion. Doing all of this, majority of it, without Hutchinson. I think he went down in game 5. I think he had 7.5 sacks in 5 games. Rob, for the Chiefs game, I would take the Texans plus 8.5. I would take Nico Collins to score. I guess take Kelsey to score. That's it. I'll Venmo you $5 in a little bit. Nothing big. Start off game 1 with that. If it hits, then roll it into other stuff. If you want to double it up, put $10 in. We'll split it, and then we'll talk before the night game. Yeah, Micro. Very good point, Micro. Detroit was fortunate. They got rid of Stafford, got Goff traded to them, got picks, and now Goff is playing better than Stafford. It's incredible. It could go down. If they go and win with Jared Goff, they go win it all this year. I mean, this could be one of those trades that is considered the greatest trade in NFL history. You swap quarterbacks and both quarterbacks win a Super Bowl with the new team. That's unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. Most teams can't get a quarterback to win a Super Bowl. We know. We've tried. But to see a trade where both teams in the trade win one, it's incredible. I'm willing to bet there's no way that's ever happened in NFL history. You're never going to find a trade where 2 quarterbacks got traded and they both won. Eli Manning won. Phillip Rivers didn't. And those were rookies. These are proven in the league players getting swapped, and they both end up winning one. Now Detroit has to win 3 games, of course. Maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but just the ideology of it is pretty intriguing. Ricky coming in. I got to go to work, but have a great show. Lions and Ravens win this weekend? Hell yeah. I know I tease you about Florida State, Ricky, and you know I love you. You know you're my boy. But I agree with that. Lions win. I like the over tonight. I know it's 55. I think you're going to look at like a 35. Man, you look at like a 35-24 game. 38-24. I think the Lions are gonna put some points up. That place is going to be electric. Gentlemen, I told you to act accordingly. And I said to you, if that we're going to get nuts, let Genergy lead the way. And what does she do? She kicks this show off with a $20 super chat. Just came back from grocery shopping before tomorrow's snowstorm. And of course, Shine at ShopRite came to mind. Here to support the Shine crew. Let's go. Thank you, Genergy. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. And I will be going to ShopRite. And I got to go out and get gas. Just want to make sure if we get hit with too much snow, we're good. Got to bring the boy home. Already got called into work. Monday's a holiday. We're off. Already got called into work to shovel and remove snow from the school at double time. So double time on a day off, I don't give up double time. Hope we're there for 10 hours. Take our time. I hope everyone else said no, and it's just me there all day. What is the Chiefs game in? Mike D's nuts. Do you mean what is it on? What station? It's on ABC, ESPN, if that's what you're asking. But Genergy, thank you so much. And I absolutely warms my soul that you go shopping and you think of me at ShopRite for all the times that I'm there. Thank you, love. I appreciate you so much. Don't worry, Mike. If there's any show and any human who knows how to read mistyped texts, it's your boy right here. I got you covered, Mike. I got you covered. But if I want to be in wise ass, I'll say it's in Kansas City. So tonight, Detroit Rock City is going to be jumping. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's always a cool environment when you see teams who are perennial losers and you see that crowd and that energy. I guess as Jets fans, we can relate to that, right? We can look at that crowd. We can look at that fan base. We know what they've been through. We know how long they've waited. We know they've never won a Super Bowl. And just to see them elated, to see them being as excited as they're going to be, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be, I'm rooting for them. I hope Detroit takes the whole thing this year. Patty Grimes. There's a David in the chat as well. I'm rooting for them. I don't know. I like it. I like the story. I like Dan Campbell. It gives me hope as a Jet fan. It gives me hope that we can somehow become that too. If the Lions can do it, the Jets can do it. Yeah, Valette, I was saying that before you got in here, that it's hard to root against Daniels. I just don't think in Detroit. I think Detroit's good to win by one score. I think being in Detroit and that crowd is good enough to take another score. I think it'll be a 2-score game, 10-13, somewhere in that range they win by. Lane is here. What's up, Lane? Yeah, Hawk. I'll tell you, as long as the Eagles don't come out of the NFC, I'm ecstatic. That being said, everyone, lock the Eagles in to come out of the NFC. And as long as the Bills don't come out of the AFC, I'm happy. I'm not happy. Let me rephrase that. I would love the Texans to come out. If I had a power rank who I'm rooting against the Bills first. I'm rooting against the Chiefs second. I'm rooting against the Ravens third. And I don't mind the Texans at all. My dream Super Bowl would be Texans against Lions. And then I could just sit there and not have to root against anybody. Or Washington and Stroud. You know, the Texans going against one another. I wouldn't mind any of that. I wouldn't mind the Rams. I'm okay with all of those. I really am. Yeah, the Rams are at the Eagles. I think the Rams are up to getting 6.5 from what I saw. You know, tomorrow, Allen against Jackson. The difference maker is going to be Derrick Henry. For all the talk about the MVPs, the most valuable player on the Ravens is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry gets going, they're unstoppable. Derrick Henry, if you go look at the games the Ravens lost earlier this year, they didn't use Derrick Henry. 11 carries, 30 yards, 60 yards. They didn't rely on Henry. They're going to rely on Derrick Henry. You got a quarterback who hasn't had a great playoff record against a quarterback who doesn't have a great playoff record. You need a difference maker. Is it going to be a wide receiver or Jared Cook? Is it going to be Dalton Kincaid for Buffalo? I think it's clear to say that Derrick Henry will be the difference maker. I like Derrick Henry to have a huge day. Buffalo fans themselves admit they are petrified of stopping the run. They are more petrified of stopping the run with Derrick Henry. So I would bet Henry to score. I would bet Ravens to cover. I would bet Josh Allen to get one. I would bet Derrick Henry to go over 125. Whatever the max is, I would take it because I think he's just going to beat them down and then he's going to break one or two. I would go max for Derrick Henry on rushing yards. I think he's going to drop probably. I would guess if you had to tell me, Nick, guess a number, I'm going to say Derrick Henry, 146 rushing. I would bet that. That would be my exacto. I just think he's going to be the game. And if Baltimore can go down, score, stop Buffalo. Buffalo's very good on the opening drive. You know, Joe Brady's very, very good. Anyone want to screenshot this with me smiling? Let's revisit that tomorrow. Billy, tomorrow night, I will be on. And if the game goes the way that the majority of the football betting world expects it, the Buffalo Bills, who are underdogs at home for the first time in 18 home playoff games, lose as the entire football world expects. I hope to see you here tomorrow night. But being a Buffalo fan, I don't expect you to be here. So I will say goodbye to you now. And I thank you for watching the show. I thank you for popping in the last several weeks. And I thank you. Hopefully you still subscribe because there's future seasons and future failures and probably future Januaries for Josh Allen to fail in. So I hope you enjoy the game. I hope you have some false hope. And I hope that when you throw your remote at the television, it just goes wide right. And you miss it. No sense in breaking the television. Micro coming in, dropping facts. I like it. Ravens have the better coach, the better defense, the better running game. If the Bills are the favorites, I would definitely put my money on the Ravens. Ravens are the favorite. Bills opened, I believe, at -2. And now the Bills are +1.5. And they expect the line to move more after people see the weather tomorrow and the late bets coming in. Don't be surprised if that line goes up even more. And don't forget, they have the better quarterback. I've been very critical of Lamar Jackson over the last couple of years. I've called him a running back. The scheme that they've designed, he's running it perfectly. He's locked in. Him and Monken are on the same page. He knows where to go with the ball. He has those legs to free him up and get him time. He's not forcing the ball. He's playing very good football. And as good as Josh Allen's been, Lamar's been better. That's a fact. And that's coming from a guy who doesn't like either team. Rob, I would never, ever put you in timeout for having a different opinion. That's what this show is about. This show's about everybody voicing their opinions, being heard. Just do it in a respectful manner, and no one will ever get put in timeout for that. When you got people attacking one another, that's the people who get in timeouts. People who spam, people who do stupid shit. Don't worry about it, man. You will never, ever get muted for having a difference of opinion. Texans are ready for kickoff. A game will be starting any moment. I don't know if Stack is here. Stack, if you're here, I think you are. How we looking with the like situation? If you guys want to come on, you guys want to talk. Let's see where we are. I'll refresh YouTube. Don't forget, like the stream, please. It's free. It's easy to do. Helps me out. Helps the Nick Shine Show grow. Gets out there into more algorithms. Everyone can say, oh, man, I'm watching this show. Oh, my God. Bill M. This is the saddest thing. There's 46 of you here and only 20 likes. What are we doing, folks? What are we up to? Even Billy Buffalo is going to like the stream. Tell him when you do it, Billy. You talk about how great the Bills fans are. Like the stream. Look at Lane shooting his shot. Asking, you know that the bowling thing is coming on February 1st. Are you going, Carly? Carly, we're trying to get Lane out here. We already have Charles. Could be quite the fun day. Could be quite the eventful day. Lane, I have to tell you, Lane, we get to 50 likes, and then we drop it. Texans agree to a new 7-year deal for Steve Sarkisian that adds a year, includes a significant raise. Okay. So he had 6 years remaining. They basically just upped his value. Thanks, Nikki. Show producer, Nicholas Williamshine, on the other side of the room. But, Lane, if you're here, you are. Like the stream. We get the 50. We drop the link. Party starts. It's the best way to say it. I'm not going to be on very long. So if you want to call in, I recommend, if you want to see Lane call in, hit the like button now. Now, let's get to tomorrow. Rams and Eagles. It's hard to root against Sean McVay in the playoffs, right? Sean McVay last week just outcoached the opponent. Just outcoached Bulls. The play designs, the scheme, everything that the Rams did last week. No. Who did the Rams play? My mind just went blank. The Vikings. I'm sorry. Thank you, son. You just watch them outcoach, out-execute. The play design so much better. If Philadelphia does their usual slow start, it might be too late. Wild Wave, 100%. I am not a Florida State fan in any way, shape, or form, but man, I love that kid. I love Jared Verse. I really, truly did. I debated him with the Jets at 10. I love that kid, Wildwave. Thank you for remembering. That D line, the youth on that D line, and how they use them to free up the rushers and how they just win constantly. They're young. I think 3 of them are less than 2 years in the league. 2 of them are rookies. I like the Rams. I hope they win. I would definitely take the points with the Rams. I think it's plus 6.5. I'd take the Rams. I'll take Kyron Williams to score. I'll take Barkley to score. Oh, man. I like odds. I might even take Rams money line. It's going to be a nice money line. 6.5. It's probably about plus 240, I think. Game is underway. I can hear upstairs already. Let's see what we got. Where's NFL? Oh, I'm good. Plus 6.5 is exactly. Whoa! Board fat. Thank you. Let me get YouTube open here. Board Fat just dropped 10 memberships. Thank you, Mr. Fat. Let me take off the spectacles, if you will, and read the names. Lee Van, Bobby's Butternuts, Frankie C, Wyatt, John L.G., Hunter Hadzicki, D. Van G, DeAndre Vega, K. Brock the Jet Fan, and Matt P. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. And you know, I am already planning on you and Hank coming to a Jet game next year. Even if it's a road game, whatever's closer. Well, besides from Buffalo, I won't go up to Buffalo. But if we go to Cincinnati, that's a trip you guys can make, man. That's not far. St. Catharines down to Cincy. Thank you, Board Fat. Appreciate you as always. Jeffrey coming in with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Jeffrey. This time of year has become a hard punch to the ribs. Living it with all of you helps. I think better days are due. In the meantime, I'm glad to be here right with you all. Hell yeah. You know what? Let me put the game on. Son, are you watching the game?
No.
Chiefs are in the red zone already. Jersey Jet says, Shiners were coming for my neck. What happened? All right, let's go. Can we get this game going, please? Come on. Oh, I can't play it because YouTube's open. There we go. Let's get this going. Mahomes with an overthrow. 4th and 11. Get a stop. Field goal attempt on the opening drive. Let's ride that under, baby. That's what she said. Yeah, where's Jersey? He said good luck. But you know what, man? Ain't nothing wrong with good sportsmanship. I'm not mad at that. We don't have to root for him, but you always say good luck to somebody, even if you don't want them to win. 3-0 Chiefs. Chiefs are on the board. I'm not mad at that. And screw you, whoever did. Unless you're Board Fat, Jenna G, or Jeffrey, then you're pretty cool in my book still. Yeah, I mean, F the Bills. They're a division rival, but you can still say good luck. Did Boyd just assault us? I don't know if he assaulted him. It was more as like he pushed him, right? I thought that was a defensive player coming off. Is that Boyd the receiver? Or was that a defensive guy coming off, like all hyped up? Now, we talk football here. We talk life. We talk sobriety. We talk basically anything. But nothing is more important than figuring out what type of cookies Carly will have to make for the Super Bowl. She just wants 2 teams in the Super Bowl that have different colors. Last year was a nightmare with the red and gold times 2. Very good point. Very good point, Carly. Some of us football fans don't think of the color scheme and how it equates to baking. So that's you're enlightening us now. You're opening up our minds to new levels, and some will be intimidated by it, but some, like myself, will appreciate it. So I will keep an eye on the teams and the colors to make sure they don't match. Oh, Ted, you're talking shit. I like it. Carly, you won't have to worry about red and gold this year. Let's see. You got the Texans. You got red and blue. You got black and purple. You got red and blue with the Bills. Different blue, but red and blue. And then you got the green, the Eagles. You got blue and black with Detroit. They've been doing that black with that blue lately. I like that look. You got blue and yellow with the Rams. And then you got red or burgundy and gold with the Redskins. So you should be okay. I don't think you have any match. The closest to be matching would be the red and yellow of the Chiefs with the burgundy and gold of the Redskins. Yeah, I'm calling them Redskins. That's fine. How are we with the likes? Are we feeling Lane calling in? How are we feeling here, folks? Are we at 50 yet? We're 35. What are we doing here? Well, what's going on? What's going on? Drop your likes. Butker's back for the Chiefs. That's huge. I mean, the guy's automatic in the playoffs, it seems like. It's almost like he's a I got bad news from Leany. The Tar Heels just blew the game. Nick, what did the score end up being? Yes, Jen, it could be silver, but they dropped their black uniforms with the blue trim, and I thought that was badass. Nice. Tar Heels lose by 1. Hey, Siri. Text Leany. I'm live right now, sweetheart. You should come into the chat and say hello to everyone. Yeah, they're bad. I'm kind of happy. As much as I love North Carolina, I don't want them to ever win while Bill Belichick's affiliated with the school. I hope the football team goes winless. Not a fan at all. As some of you know, I have sworn off wearing my North Carolina Tar Heel colors as long as Bill Belichick is affiliated with the school. That's how much I hate Bill Belichick. It's the most beautiful color in the history of the world. Second to 5. Stroud drops back. A little behind. Joe Mixon already with a run and a catch. It's the Joe Mixon show, ladies and gentlemen. Jed said, Chrome, very good. Very good comment, Chrome. Isn't that the same school Jets legend Quentin Coples went to? Yes. Quentin Coples in the same breath as elite pass rushers like Julius Peppers and Lawrence Taylor. That Quentin Coples, yes. Lawrence Taylor and Julius Peppers go and visit Quentin Coples in the North Carolina Hall of Fame. And there we go. Texans with a big pass downfield. I can't see who the number is. Looks like a tight end on a leak out. Schultz. I said Schultz, a tight end. Somebody would have to step up and have a big game. Somebody besides Collins is going to have to step up in the passing game. Very nice start. Yeah, Swamp Ranger. If you're watching an NFL game with the Chiefs in it and hoping that there's calls against them, change the channel now. You're going to be very angry today. Wow. If the Tex, I mean, it's only 2 carries, very small sample size so far. But 5-yard runs on first down each time. Yeah. Knobcraft is here, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Knob? NC State is better. They have Dennis Byrd in their Ring of Honor. As much as I loved and appreciate Dennis Byrd, I didn't know he went to NC State. Thank you. That's what I learned today. Hi, Leanie. Welcome. Speak it, Leanie. Speak that truth, girl. I would really love the Texans to put a whooping on them. I would. We got 3rd and 3 from the 28, 27. Again, up the middle. Nice. Texans down to the 13-yard line, 14. Nico Collins up the middle. Let's go. There we go. Come on, Texans. But as we saw in Buffalo last week, you can go down the field, score an impressive first drive, and never score again on the road. That's where you hit a play action. Nope, hammed it off. Mixon. Yeah, everyone expected throwing. You got to play action that formation. Micro Fox, if the Texans wins today, are you willing to reconsider Slow Dick to the Jets? I've never even considered him, so I wouldn't have to reconsider. I don't think his scheme is that bad. I mean, you got nice pieces there, though. You got Mixon. You can use Breece Hall like him. They use Mixon well in the passing game. They find ways to get him the ball and let him create. I think Hall would be really good with Bobby Slowick, to be honest with you. Almost threw an interception there. That was a bad throw. Sound the alarms. Honk the horns. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Jake Asman has just dropped 5 memberships on the channel. They went to Jeffrey R., DLB, One Jets Arm, Chris M., Zach Rosenberg, 2025 lacrosse goalie, in case you wanted to search out his Twitter. And that's not Ghost. Thank you, Mr. Asman. You are professional. You are kind. You are courteous. And I was a little worried before when I heard that you could be without a shower like Bobby Midnight. Thank God you got it rectified immediately. And it did not take several days. Uh-oh. Who's coming off the field? It's not holding? What did Connor tweet? Okay, thank you for clarifying. I was going to bring buckets to help dump over your head. Yes, Jake, I would help you shower. That's how much I love you. For the record, it was an issue with the drain. The shower worked. What happened? Sorry, guys. I'm trying. Oh, they're showing the push with the special teams coach. So a member of the special teams pushed the special teams coach. Did I miss something in the game? Because I was trying to get that. That's why I don't do live streams. There's too much going on here at once. Overwhelmed. 3-3. They kicked the field goal. All right. There we go. I got YouTube going. Let's play a fun little game, shall we? Let's say one of the Jets players pushed the coach like that player just pushed the special teams coach. That would be a fun time on the internet for us, wouldn't it? Cameron, welcome back, Cam. Good to see you, sir. Been a while. Oh, let's get that there. They would stop the game. If a Jet player pushed a Jet coach, they would stop the game. They would change the inauguration on Monday morning to talk about it on political news networks. That's how big it would be. They would be like, no, I'm sorry, President Trump. We have to push back your inauguration because there's drama with the Jets. And Trump would have to say, I lived in the market. I get it. Go ahead. We'll push the inauguration back to noon. Crazy. Crazy. It's anything that we do gets national attention, national media, negative spotlight. And now it'll be, he's just a passionate player because it's the Texans. Oh, no. All right. Oh, let's play this. Nothing would happen, especially if Saleh is the coach. All right. Well, let's role play now. We're getting kinky here. We're doing role playing in the afternoon. Earmuff, son. He's a good player. He's got a good heart. He's a good family man. And sometimes the emotions get the best of us in the moment. And we'll take a look at it. We'll review the tape and hopefully have a good week of practice and see how the week plays out before we determine what's going on. There you go. That's a Robert Saleh. My players are out of control press conference. Jeffrey, good point. Passionate love in football. It works. Hell yeah, it works. Oh, the alarm went on. Why is that? I do love when the iPhone does that. When you stand an iPhone on its side and it dims and then it turns into like an alarm clock, I love that. It's my favorite feature. Forget being able to watch anything you want at that split seconds notice. The phone going on its side and turning into an alarm clock. Best feature ever. I love it. It's great at night, especially for someone who's blind as a bat without their glasses, to have the big numbers and be able to see it when it's standing up next to on the nightstand. Good stuff. Listen, this is hashtag your boy's getting old. And so shut up, I am old. Got this, my boy heckling me. And sometimes you need these things. You need advancements as you get older. Oh. Jake, thank you. Jeffrey, Board Fat, Genergy, Georgie, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I was on earlier. Those of you are like, wasn't he on? And one of the guys I live with who shares the first floor kitchen, we have like an old pantry and it's got like wooden shelves and it has like the TV stand, like little clips, the 4 clips. And if you push it back, he pushed it back and it dropped and everything fell. So I felt bad. Ooh, Mahomes just got drilled as he released it. I'm loving it. Oh, there's a flag. Of course there's a flag. What's the flag? Oh, roughing the passer. Little bitch-ass Patty got hit. I was waiting for the review. No, it's that personal foul. Unless you're... Come on, man. He hit him as he threw it. I guess they're going to say the face, man, the helmet to helmet. This is just pathetic. I hope Mahomes throws a pick 6 on his next pass just so the NFL universe can balance out. Stupid. Yeah, Jen, 100%. As per usual. Adirondack, I would love to know how Lane feels about this game. There's one way and one way only that we can do that. We get the 50 likes. How after all these years do you just not cover? It's amazing when you get players. We're at 41. We're at 41 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a little treat. Since it was an unscheduled show, I'm going to drop the link now. We're at 41. An unscheduled show is not going to have the same crowd as we usually have during the nighttime shows. You know, mid-afternoon on a Saturday in the park, the refs are going to help out the Chiefs. Do. And Jake, if you're still watching, I feel bad because you asked me to come on with you today. And I worked youth basketball from 8:30 to 2. I set up the stream this morning to go on at 3, figuring you'd be long done by then. If I would have known you were going on later, I would have told you I'm available at like 2 o'clock. We could have joined forces. Oh, wow, that's a nice catch. That's how you go get the ball. Speaking of guys who love to go get the ball, let's play a game of catch right now with the train.
Hi.
Hi. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm watching the game right now.
Who you rooting for, buddy?
I want Houston Texans to win.
Yeah?
Yep. So anyway, yeah, so the Jets probably should start thinking about who they should hire.
They should start thinking about it. Nice tackle. It's probably going to be a horse collar. Anderson Jr. Man, I love that kid coming out.
Yeah.
So, what did you do today? How was your day?
Well, it's raining out. I didn't really do that much. Mostly cleaned.
Good for you. Good for you.
Oh,
no horse collar. He got the jersey in the front.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Lane, very quickly. I haven't played this yet. I have to wait for Rick Kent to show up. So, excuse me.
Okay,
welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? Shine time. It's shine time. time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
Rick, we're almost an hour in, and I give you my word. We did not play that until I knew you were here, good sir. What's wrong with Stroud? Man, Stroud looks like he's just like the Tin Man out of oil, hunched over.
Yeah.
Nice. They stop him again. No penalties. You're always waiting for a penalty every time Mahomes gets hit.
Miss it. Oh.
Oh, Lane, you're ahead of me, so tell everyone what happened.
So, I'm sorry. I was just watching. That was some trick, actually.
You do the play-by-play. What happened?
Well, the guy got it, and I couldn't believe the first play I saw. And how could that happen? I mean, I thought that they were going to stop it and have the other team score, like going into today's game. Oh, yeah. I have some more good stuff, too. So
What do you got?
tonight, there's another game on tonight. Let me see who's playing.
Games on today?
No, there's another game on tonight at 8 o'clock. Who's playing tonight? I don't think it's the Eagles.
It's not. Eagles and Rams are tomorrow. You're correct.
Yeah, so they're playing tomorrow.
And Buffalo and Baltimore is tomorrow.
Yeah, so then tonight.
Do you want hints? Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
Eminem is from this town.
You know what? I'm totally lost in mind. Who's playing tonight? I'm trying to think.
Clue. Barry Sanders played for this team his entire career.
Is it the Broncos?
It's not the Broncos. Calvin Johnson played for this team his entire career. Megatron.
All right.
In baseball, the Tigers play in this city.
Oh, Detroit. Uh-huh.
There you go.
So you have Detroit tonight, and hopefully they could win. I mean, I want Detroit to win in this round.
Okay. Me too. I want Detroit to win the whole thing. I do.
I don't know who's going to go to the Super Bowl.
As a Jets fan, if you want Aaron Glenn, it means we're not getting our coach until like Valentine's Day.
I mean, honestly, I don't know if they're going to get Aaron Glenn. I mean, I hope that they do, see what he's like. But
can you read Big Fella's comment with a lot of passion, like you're really excited?
All right. Okay, Big Fella. I'll read your comment. Let's go Redskins. I mean, he believes that like they're going to... Why? Doesn't not make any sense. I'm a little bit upset about it.
I don't like Lane upset.
Well, I'm still good. I mean, and on the other hand, supposed to be cold weather tomorrow.
Very cold.
Supposed to snow tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to snow. And then the next 3 nights, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, it's going to be in the single digits at night out here.
Yeah, I know. This could be a long game, believe it or not. I'm feeling. Might go back and forth.
With all the penalties they're going to throw to help the Chiefs out, it's going to slow the game down, right?
Baseball almost was here finally.
Yeah, I'm excited to snow. Get some. I can't
believe that the Dodgers signed Soroka.
I saw.
I can't believe the Yankees should have signed him or the Mets, but you know what? I think he wanted more money on the West Coast. That means a
lot of people from Japan like to stay on the West Coast. It's
really
a home,
There's only one thing. Let's bring on Addison. Then he's happy. Where are you, Addison? Come on. Oh, he's not there probably.
I love when you produce the show. It's my favorite thing.
Where is he? Is he busy?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to him today.
How's Bobby doing? Is he better?
I think so. I don't think. I think Bobby was okay. I just think there was some other stuff going on around him.
That's why. I mean, I know he had one show on last night, but I was very busy with stuff that I take care of. All right, so thank you for taking my call. We go to the next person.
All right, Lane. Thank you for
Thank
calling
you.
in as always.
You're
the man.
welcome.
We'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the Lane Train. Damn. Yeah, BC, 12-hour flight, but it's like an 18-hour flight from New York, right? So it's cutting it down drastically. You know, you're cutting it into a third of it off when you look from New York. Let's look back at some of Lane's awesomeness, if you will.
Did you see the Bobby picture? Look at that. He lost like 3 pounds. He looks good now. Yeah. This is his Bobby in his orange chair. See, this is him. I like that come around. Look at my wife. No, I mean, I'm Neil. I saw that game and I was in my nuts. How could they not win? I'm upset right now, going bonkers with a cigar in my mouth. I was watching it and the record's like 10-3 now. You know? Let me just go step out the window right now. I'm Charles. With the hat on.
Oh, wow. That's fast. Yeah, you could do. All right, hold on. Let's do Alan. Do you want to do a impersonation of me?
Good evening. Before I start this show, these are the advertisements. Custom best bourbon that you could get for just 99 cents for the you get 50% off anytime you go to like Buffalo Wild like wings for any Jets game or Giants game. We're gonna go take some callers now. Bobby, are you there? I don't think he's there. I think he's in a dark spot.
Would you be able to do an impersonation of Jake?
You know how it counts down to the beginning of the show and go, good evening. I'll have shows on for 2 days. I had one this morning with Jeff Parsons. And the merch store, anything that you could get from the merch store is you get for any, like, if you become a member. The first call we go to is Bobby, midnight. Hi, Jake. Hi, Bobby. Oh, you look happy. Can we see your cat? Okay, I'll show you my cat. Oh, the kitty cat. I can do this all day.
Can you do an impersonation of Robert C?
Don't worry, but his hair's never clean. He looks like a guy from Monster Inc.
Are you going to race Charles at MetLife Stadium in the parking lot of 40-yard dash?
Do you know the national anthem?
Oh, say and make through. Oh, say and make through. By the light and so bright as the twilight's last evening.
Daddy's back. Houston's got the ball, down 6-3. Stroud drops back. Chris Jones, as always, gets the quarterback. Yeah, for those of you who may have never seen that before, Lane was doing impersonations one night here on the show, and he was just firing off one after the other. And it was really, really good. He was one of a kind. Did I just say Daddy's back? Yeah, I always say Daddy's back. 4th and 20. The Texans becoming the Texans. The Chiefs becoming the Chiefs. Fielded at the 9. A 10-yard return. Out of bounds and through the kicker net. Haven't seen that much action on a kicker net since Odell Beckham. Yeah, Daddy's back. Oh, I say it in my personal life all the time. Oh, nice. Right into the net. I did say it. I say it all the time. All right. Well, the link has been posted. The link has been shared. Yeah, I know, Rick. I know. I'm watching it on my phone here. So I'm way behind. I'm always behind. When you go through NFL mobile, it is a few minutes behind. All right, guys, I get the point. All right. What did we learn today? I appreciate all of you guys for coming in for this little pop-up show. You guys are the best. We'll be back tomorrow night. As long as there's internet, snowstorm supposed to hit the area tomorrow. So as long as we're good, as long as there's interneto, I shall be here. Jeffrey, it's the best place to be. Best place to be. And then you springboard yourself up to the front over everyone's head. So quickly, any what did we learn? Rick, I learned the show is very short. I wanted to go on at 3 o'clock and be done before the game started. And then Jay came on later, so I waited. And then I started a show. It was a 9-minute show, and then I deleted it to help out with something that happened at the house. And then I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'll go back on. But, all right. Tom, I learned that Lane can never spoil a broadcast, even if it's a way ahead of the stream. Nice. All right. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages, Jets fans, and every other fan. It's that time. I learned that Nick apparently always says, Daddy's back. Hell yeah. Boomtown, if you were here, sir, which I know you are, kindly please drop what did you learn. And we can get back to, oh, nice, incomplete, you suck. Travis Kelce would have caught that if he wasn't dating the ugly-ass flagpole, skinny, yellow, with no curves lady that he's with. Tom Ace, I learned Nick is all our daddy. Hell yeah. Knobcraft, I learned that Nick learns stuff. Excuse me. Boom. Let's go. There's no way that Knob likes Taylor in any way, shape, or form. There's none. I'm not going to believe it. Are we a Boomtown-less show right now? Not even a stick figure. She's a goalpost. She's long, yellow, thin, no curves, and her hair blows like a flag at the top to tell you which way the wind's blowing. Interesting. Guys, all right, Ted, this thing drives me nuts. We're talking hypothetically, and we're talking just about looks. None of us have a chance. None of us get $1. Let's just talk about the person and the looks. It's a 0. Or, as I yelled at Travis Kelce, she's a 4. I gotta get that video where I can play that video of me yelling. You know what? When the Chiefs get knocked out of the playoffs, we will celebrate, and I will play that video of me screaming at Travis Kelce for 2 straight minutes last year about how awful she is. Yeah. Can't buy an ass. Can't buy a personality. Ted and you are drunk on a Saturday afternoon. She is nowhere near a 7. Like a 3.7. All right. I guess we are without Boomtown. No, she is a stunning face. She's got a horse face. Oh, gross, Sarah. Come on, Sarah. You know what, Sarah? I like you too much to ban you for 5 minutes, but just know that for 5 minutes, your comments, no matter how good they are, will not be going on air. Swamp Ranger, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Well, I just like to say, whoever thinks she's beauty is probably holding a lot of liquor bottles in their hands, because no sober person could look at her and say she's hot. Oh, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Zoink, Scoobs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are without Boomtown. So we will be back tomorrow night. And just for the record, anybody who sits down and says that they think Taylor Swift is good looking.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
That's true. It's true. You need to reassess your life. You need to reassess your outlook on life if you are on that team. Because that team, I'm against. I will root against that team every day of the week. Charles, any thoughts on what you'd like to do with Taylor Swift?
Fuck!
All right, Charles. No judgment here, Charles. Yes, Ted, we will have an update. An updated weight I'll have for Bobby on Tuesday. I'll come on Tuesday night and get you the updated weight. He did send me one yesterday on Friday, and at this point I just said let's just wait till Tuesday and see where we're at. So I will pop on Tuesday night around 10 and get you guys an updated weight. So for those of you who have pledged, and those of you who are curious, and those of you who love, you will just have to wait till Tuesday to find out. Yes, Jet41. Comment of the day. She's Napoleon Dynamite with a wig. I actually think Napoleon Dynamite had better curves than her. I do. Nate coming in. Are Carly and Lane official yet? Tune in tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, right here, and I'll have an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping Boomtown is here. All right, I get it. Saturday afternoon. Enjoy the games. Good luck with your bets. And one day on Divisional weekend, we will be watching the Jets. Ladies and gentlemen, be safe, be happy. Love one another. Oh, sounded right.
Gentry covered the fumble!
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the